In 2000, Ann Arbor Huron ranked dead last out of 954. That's impressive. Not bad, not really bad, but dead last in America. They had teams from California ahead of us. That pissed me off. I'm a candidate for the job, but here's the catch. I'm the worst player in school history. This is not false modesty. I can prove this empirically. I still hold the record, not bragging, just saying. For the most games in a Huron uniform, 86, as Bill Cunningham will tell you. I dressed for every game for 3 straight years. Back then we only had 3-year high schools. Dressed for every single game and scored the fewest goals, 0. And that is hard to beat. Our All-State teammate, Brad McCauley, played for Michigan, played in the pros. His records have all been broken, but my 0 has stood the test of time. So here we have the worst team in America, 0 wins, the worst player in school history, 0 goals, and I want to coach this team. Yes, this is the combination we're looking for. A couple of zeros, and in fact, the interview committee felt the same way. 6 people on the committee, and the vote was 4-2 for the other guy. So it's finally 3-3, it's deadlocked. The principal is going to decide the deadlock. He knows not that much about hockey and even less about me, except that I went to Huron, and that's how I got the damn job. So, worst coach in school history, yes. Worst team in America, perfect, here we go. So what do? The first thing you do is you get help. And one thing I find shocking about so many leaders, and the younger they are, the more often they do this. As soon as they get the big job, they think, I know everything, and get rid of all the old people, right, and don't ask many questions, and that is a recipe for disaster right there. The first thing you do is you humble yourself and get all the help you can. Luckily, I had Ross Childs, I had Barry Smith, the longtime coach, of course, of the Red Wings. I had Red Berenson at Michigan, Herb Brooks even, the 1980 Olympic coach. I had a lot of highly qualified, grossly overqualified help. My main guy was probably Al Clark at Culver Academy. Anyway, there I am, and I asked Al over lunch one day, okay, Al, I'm like a dog who's chasing the car, and I caught the damn car. Now what do I do? And he gave me advice that I've never forgotten. It's basically the premise for my team going forward. Because it's the exact opposite advice that everyone else was giving me. It went completely against conventional wisdom. Even in 2000, they're complaining about the millennials and so on. And he said, you have to make it special to play for Huron. And I said, we're already the worst team in America. That's pretty special. He said, no. You have to make it special the other way. The best way, the easiest way, ironically, to make it special to play for Huron is to make it hard. That's what you do. You raise the bar, not lower it. Right? And that way, by the way, once guys know who make the team that they had to do things that others would not do to make that team, who would have weeded out other guys, they'll feel great pride in being on that team, and then they, with a little guidance, will keep your culture going forward themselves. In other words, it will ultimately let them lead. They will lead your team.